Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here, come at you guys with an OTS 18 prediction list. These are the 5 ultis that I think are going to be on there, along with I'm going to tell you guys some of the supers and commons I think as well. Now if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button, because the last time I tried to do this series, because I used to do it quite a long time ago on my channel, I think I was like not even 600-700 subs at that point. The full spoiler list would either come while I was making the script, editing, or on the last one when I was literally uploading the video. Someone messaged me the full list and I was like, there's no way. So I'm doing it quite early to avoid that, and if you guys appreciate that, let's see if we can get 60 likes on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because if you like OTS packs, which I mean you're watching this video, of course you do, and what Yu-Gi-Oh player doesn't like ultis, make sure to subscribe, because I have 17 more subscribers to go, and when I hit 2,000 subs, I'm going to have an OTS extravaganza. I think I have like 50-something OTSs. I think I have some other special packs as well, like, you know, I think I have some tournament pack speed duel I might open. I think I have some astral packs as well. So just make sure that you're subscribed, and let me know in the comment section below what you guys think is going to be an OTS 18, or just what you want to see, honestly. And make sure that if you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost too. And I'm going to get right into it. Now, the first card I think is going to be an ultimate rare is Ulti Dragoon, and I'm going to explain why. In the last 2 OTS packs, we have gotten ultis of cards that need to be accessible but aren't, right? So they just get they have the original version that was very expensive, and then they have this ulti that's even more money, right? Blackluster Soldier of Chaos is a good example. Now, yes, it got a ghost rare, but then it got an ultimate rare, and I think that was just, even though it looks awesome, I just think it was a terrible pick as an ultimate rare, because it's the 3rd printing of this card, yet it's somehow harder, or at least close to as hard to get as the original print. At least the ghost rare definitely is. The ulti's kind of, well, at least we get more packs that we can get from that are recent, I guess, right? And then we got Droplets, which we got ulti Droplets before the Brothers of Legend Secret Rare, so that was our only other printing of Droplets, and that was for obvious reasons way higher than the original Secret Droplets, right? So I'm saying this pattern that Konami's just giving us an ulti that we can't really afford. Now, you're thinking to yourself, oh, but we got Starlight Rare Dragoon in Brothers of Legends. That's not going to happen. Well, when we got Blackluster Soldier of Chaos as an ulti, we recently got it as a ghost rare in Ghost of the Past. That's one example. Utopia Ultimate Rare, which we recently got, we just got that as a King's, or as a collector rare, and then like 4 months later we get an ultimate rare, right? Konami doesn't really care about this, or it's just some type of weird market strategy they have. As bad as a Dragoon ulti might actually sound, I mean, it's going to look really awesome. A lot more people are going to be able to get the card, which is like really cool. And I personally just have mine for the artwork alone. I actually don't really like playing the engine personally. I think this is going to be an ultimate rare. Now, the second ultimate rare that I think we're going to probably get, and we always get some type of classical ulti, by the way, as a slot. So something that is from the past quite a long time ago, we usually get as an ulti. Like, this could be a collector card, anything. So while this is throwing darts at a board and trying to figure out where they're going to land, I'm going to try to assume anyway, I think we're going to get either probably an ultimate rare Harpy's Feather Duster. Now, we got Duster sort of off the list recently. I know we've probably had it for closer to a year now at this point. Just sounds very surreal to me. But I think they're going to give this an ultimate rare, because Raigeki has an ultimate rare, and as we got that off the ban list, and I believe we got Ulti Raigeki and OTS Pack 2, it slowly but surely got an ultimate rare slowly after. I think Duster might be an ultimate rare as well, because not only does it serve as a card that current meta players can use, because while Duster, you know, it's not as broken as it used to be, obviously, it's still quite a good card. You know, if you draw it, boom, it's nice. Same with like Raigeki, although I see people more playing Duster than Raigeki by far. This also fills the collector slot, and I think that Konami likes to appeal to as many people as possible with their ultimate rares, so that's why they always try to put a variety of ultis. Something like Harpy's Feather Duster, it kind of hits 2 sweet spots, right? So I think they're going to take advantage of that. Now, this could be any other random ulti. Like, at this point, they could give us ulti, I don't know, Magician of Faith. They're going to give us some type of collector ulti, but I just think that Feather Duster is the most probable. However, I did hear, and I guess you guys are going to get 6 ultis instead of 5. I did hear that Dark Paladin might eventually get an ultimate rare as well, and if it does, I will scream through the roof. That would be awesome, right? If I'm wrong and they give us Paladin, I'd be ecstatic. Now the third ultimate rare that I have here is actually Tri-Brigade Omen. Now they're going to give Tri some more love in these OTS packs. Now I don't know exactly what they're going to give us, but I thought to myself, well, we're going to get some type of love for Tri-Brigade, at least some type of ulti. So I kind of racked my brain around it. I was like, what ulti could they possibly give us? Now, if they can't really give us Fractal, obviously we have a Starlight Rare, and if you guys have been paying attention throughout this video, they might break that trend. However, since they have this whole archetype to play with, they're like, yeah, we gave it a Starlight, or we could give all these other cards an ulti. What should we give an ulti? I thought about Omen, or not just Omen, but Fractal as an ultimate rare. But then I just thought to myself, they like giving us more extra deck cards, if anything. As we see from our recent OTS packs. So if it's not Fractal, I think it's going to be Omen, especially if they don't go with the Dragoon. I think that's going to be the extra card as an ultimate rare. We've had Tri-Brigade for a long time. They're bound to get some ultis sometimes. So I think it's either going to be Fractal or Omen. One of the two. I'm leaning a little more towards Omen, but who knows. Now the fourth ultimate rare I have here, and I'm actually going to keep this quite simple, is Ash Blossom. It's not for Ash Blossom ultimate rare. It's not a if, it's a when. All right, when are we gonna get ulti Ash Blossom? Konami obviously knows how good of an ultimate rare this would probably be. How it's literally another 200 something, 300 something ultimate rare. Coming out and probably stabilizing around 250 minimum. Since I guess Ash Blossom's a little not as used to this format, maybe it's going to be 200 instead of like 300, but I don't really know. So yeah, hopefully we get this list. If we don't, we might get the next one, the one before, or after, who knows. Now I'm going to get into some of the supers and commons I think that are going to be here. The first one is, I think we're going to get Recital Starling as a super rare. Now, it is possible this becomes an ulti, but with how much play Bird Up is seeing in a lot of the lyrical cards, they gotta get something, right? They have a lot of monsters that they actually use that are just like rares and everything that might get some supers as well. I just think that since this is an extra deck monster and Konami kind of gears towards more giving us hollow extra deck monsters in our OTS packs, if anything, that's, we always get some of those upgrades. I think this is like a very for sure super rare that they're gonna give us and that we should have had already. Personally. Now, because it's ultimate rare, I'd be completely shocked. It would look really cool though, I'm not gonna lie. With the artwork these birds have, it would look cool, but I'm gonna put my chips down on a super. They might give us a Ryza common / super. Listen, I don't like OTS being used as a reprint set too much. If it happens to be a good reprint and a good pick for an ulti or like a super, sure, that's one thing, right? But obviously a super is a downgrade from a secret. Thing is, that's how Konami likes to roll. Ryza to play Flunderies is like, it's like 40 to 50 something dollars depending on what version of Ryza you want to get to play Flunderies, and I just think that's so dumb. I think that this card definitely needs a reprint ASAP. Could they give us this in Ghost of the Past 2 like I've heard? Possibly, but they might just throw us a bone because Flunderies is kind of the now thing. And we're not actually getting our next core set for quite a while actually. So maybe we'll get kind of lucky here. Konami's gonna throw us a bone. That would be awesome if so. Then I'm thinking we're gonna get a Sword Soul token probably. We might get like a Brave token instead. Who knows? But we always get like some type of token in OTS. Like the last one, I think we had an Ice Barrier token, and I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the worst decision ever made. And it's really funny because I was playing when Ice Barriers came out, and I had no idea what token they used that for. Not that I know the huge mechanics of Ice Barriers, but at this point, playing for years, all that, I don't know what they'd use it for. But maybe it's something in the structure deck, who knows. I think that a common Quagger, and if you guys don't know what Quagger is, it's basically a fusion that the Beat Trooper cards could use, and it's another target for Condom Fusion, aka, I think I've messed it up so much at the name that I actually call it Condom Fusion. That's actually pretty crazy. But I think that as a common would be really good. We need to get a lot of these older fusions that haven't had a printing in like a decade plus to see some life, right? Even from Astro Pack, some of those fusion commons are going wild, so we need some of those. And then I think as the last common, or maybe if they put this as a super, it'd be kind of disgusting, but they put 2 penguin cards as supers, and if you guys don't know, I actually love penguins. Great Emperor Penguin being my personal favorite. I love penguins. I just didn't expect them to get that much love in an OTS pack. It was just very weird to me. I was like, I feel like I'm in a simulation right now, but who knows. Inzektor Gigamantis. Now, the reason why I think Gigamantis is probably going to get some type of common reprint or super, sadly, is because when you guys are watching this, we got the Grand Creators list recently, and that was the only card missing. And the thing with archetypes, when Konami wants to like reprint an archetype so everybody has them, which is just really pathetic that Inzektors have never got some type of reprint after their original sets, because a lot of the Inzektor cards, if you guys don't know, are actually solo prints. A lot of them didn't even have a reprint, but Gigamantis is that card that is not in Grand Creators, so I'm thinking that they're going to throw this somewhere else, and I don't really see them waiting for Ghosts of the Past 2. I mean, if they do, okay, whatever, but if they want to throw us a bone, give us this as a common, I think that would be personally dope. But what I want to know in the comment section below is, what do you guys think is going to become in OTS 18? Leave it in the comment section below. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. What do you guys also think of my list? A few other honorable mentions since I'm here. Now, this is a little more of a wish list, but you never know with Konami, is Pot of Extrav. I think with Pot of Extrav, they might wait a little bit to give us it, but who knows. Then Apollosa. I really think Apollosa and Borrelsword one of them should have had Ultimate Rare. I feel like Konami's been giving us a lot of garbage recently, and I feel that we could have had better Ultimate Rares, but they just, I guess, didn't want to hit the nose, but now it's kind of a little too late. I think those would be really cool Ultimate Rares. As for my pure wish list, this is a card that will not get an ulti in OTS pack ever, right? 100% not. But an ulti I'd love to see is Delinquent Duo. Man, Delinquent Duo as an Ultimate Rare. Can you guys imagine that? Or maybe Metamorphosis. Those are actually 2 cards I always wish came in ulti in the old. Well, they couldn't come ulti, obviously, but I don't know why I was like, no, that their sets didn't have ultis. But would be cool if we got them as ultis. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. And remember, if you're buying any cards off TCG, please use my affiliate link down in the description below, and consider being a YouTube channel member. And